crazy, but it's okay. We're all a family here. This is a judgment-free zone. Especially when I look like this. Who's judging? Not me. Good afternoon. Welcome to episode 4 of Purpose Through Pain. I just want to start off by saying thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of those of you that showed up to Zay Day 2023. It was absolutely amazing. I thank God. He's so faithful. You know, it's little things that he does as a loving father, just to say, like, you know, just little things that mean so very much. And so, you know, I thank God because he held back the rain on Saturday, and Zay Day was an amazing day. We certainly had our moments. You guys know my disclaimer. I'm new to this journey. I don't know everything about the journey, but I promise my commitment is always to be transparent with you all and to share, you know, what I know. And then sometimes, even when I don't know, I share the experience with you all. By nature, I'm a helper. It's who I am. It's really a part of my DNA. I have the gift of help. It's what I do. So if I can help somebody along this journey, this horrible journey, even people who, you know, may not have lost a child, but lost someone dear. My children, they didn't lose children, but they lost a sibling. And I tell you, it is hard for these Key kids, okay? They struggle. So you might not have lost a child. Maybe you lost a parent like me this year. Maybe you lost a sibling like my children did this year. Maybe you have lost a child, because I have spoken to people. But here we are together. We're learning together. We are learning it God's way, because we want to grieve right? We want to grieve healthy. We don't want to be overtaken by grief. Although at times you can feel overwhelmed or overtaken by grief, we know that God doesn't want to suffocate us with grief and pain. He wants us to grieve healthy. And, you know, for everything there is a season. There is a time to weep. There's a time to mourn, but there's also a time to laugh and a time to rejoice. And so, you know, I want to say thank you again from the bottom of my heart for everyone that attended Zay Day 2023. I want to thank I had some people that surprised me, one of which is my pastor, my bishop, my apostle, Dr. Wilson, Bishop Wilson. Thank you so much, because I didn't know she was coming, and some of y'all didn't know she was coming. I would say that y'all know what I mean, KG and family. Some of y'all didn't know she was coming. Honey, she got us all right. Okay, she checked us all. Bet you what we won't be doing this summer. Okay, anyway, I digress. So, I just want to say thank you for showing up as only a mother could. Would not miss this moment. Thank you so much for showing up. I love you from the bottom of my heart. My husband, myself, my children, we appreciate your support, your covering through this very difficult time in our lives. As we navigate it together, we have a great leader, so we thank God for her. Audra West showed up. Just people I didn't expect. My co-workers. Paulina, Cambella, like just people that I didn't really know were coming, and they showed up. And I want to thank everyone for purchasing their t-shirts. Some people are still purchasing t-shirts afterwards, and that's great. You know, wear your Zay Day t-shirt. Use it as an evangelism tool. When you see people, you know, they may want to know. In fact, I had actually, someone had given me a call. They had called my husband. It was a business call, and they called my husband. He gave me the phone. Don't ask me, but whatever. And, you know, I was telling the person who was calling to conduct this business, you know, it was actually the day that they transitioned. And so, you know, I was telling the person, like, yeah, you know, we want to do whatever. But right now, you know, and I said to her something to the effects of, you know, today's not probably the best day. And in any case, one way or another, at some point, the conversation led to me letting her know why it wasn't a good day. And she, and I shared Isaiah's story of transition, and she started to cry on the phone, and she came. And, you know, I don't know whether, she came Saturday, she was there. I don't know whether or not they're believers, but they were able, she spoke so highly of the KGM family that showed up, and, you know, they showed up. Okay, KGM, we show up for each other, honey. We show up. We are a family. And they definitely showed up. And she was able to witness the love of God through each and every person that was there. Her son's 13 years old, same age as my Zay, and he has asthma. And she was sharing with me, you know, how lately he had been feeling whatever, and she, you know, she just came. So, you know, use your t-shirt as a tool of evangelism. Let them know, you know, don't be so confident. Don't think because you're young. Let them know. Tell them. Share his story, and share, you know, that's who Isaiah was. He was an evangelist. He was a young evangelist. But I want to thank Shantae and Kelly. They were in Charlotte. They couldn't be here. They had their shirts when they did their balloon release in Charlotte. I want to thank IS 109. Isaiah's junior high school had a graduation on the day that he transitioned. And, you know, it was my husband and I, we were thinking of ways we could honor Isaiah's legacy, continue his legacy, and we decided that we would do a scholarship in his honor. And you're going to see that video. The scholarship in his honor was really I didn't want to come up with the criteria, so I gave it to his school staff, his junior high school, his former junior high school, their staff, and they came up with the criteria, which was for the student would have had to have attributes of Isaiah, to display attributes of Isaiah. It was called the Faces of Zay. And so that person had to be kind, and they had to be a giver, and they had to be respectful, and all the different things. You'll hear it in the speech. But anyway, they picked a student, and he was so surprised. We did the scholarship, obviously, my husband and I, out of our own funding. A lot of people have been asking me, how can they give? How can they give? And there are two things that are dear to me. One, of course, obviously, is going to be Zay Day. Will continually be annual. But also another thing that we're doing is within our ministry, because Isaiah was a young evangelist in his own right. We are implementing, my apostles implementing an evangelism tour bus, and it's going to be in honor of Isaiah. And so anybody who wants to make a donation, anything like that, certainly feel free to go to Givelify, look up KGM under the Others tab, and you can just put whatever you want to give. No gift is too small. Certainly no gift is too large. And then again, if you want to donate towards anything as it pertains to future Zay Day events, you certainly can do that. We're in the process of getting those things set up, so hold off for now on that. On Zay Day stuff. As we get closer, we'll revisit it. But I just wanted to say happy. What was I about to say? I'm sorry, I'm being distracted. I was about to say happy. Anyway, I just wanted to say enjoy these clips. Okay, it's a lot of memories that we created for the first annual Zay Day. There's a clip that we're going to show you. I wanted to speak about this because my cousin Tamara, we had a huge relay race. And shout out to Lady Williams, shout out to Lionel, Hassan, Roy, Joy, all of you guys who participated, Dominique, Destiny, everybody. We had a great time, but there was a part where we were racing, and I'm sorry, the people next to us are anyway. So there was a race, and in the race, I'm sorry, hold on. So my cousin was racing, as you're gonna see in this clip, and during the race, you know, she used to be a track star, so she was stretching, she was doing all her good stretching, and the race started. She took off running, and she fell. Listen, the way me and my cousin were laughing, because it was hilarious. She's okay. The way we laughed, okay, we laughed. It was a good laugh. Like, she brought laughter into my soul. Do you understand me? I laughed. But there's a message even in that, because sometimes in this race that we're running, this race, we fall hard. And when she fell, you know, Taniqua came on the side. Taniqua and I even think Destiny came on the side. They picked her up. They gave her back the baton. They said, keep running. She was looking around in a daze like, what you mean keep running? I just fell. You ain't see me just fall. I hurt myself. And they was like, girl, keep running. We in a race. You got a whole team of people counting on you. You got to keep going. And literally, I tell you, God he used so many different things on Zay Day to bring like just little messages, little nuggets. And I'm studying a lot as we go forward in episodes 5 and 6 and so on and so forth. We're going to really dig into some things that, you know, sometimes, you know, our purpose is revealed through the fire. Not sometimes, most times, all the time. Our purpose is revealed through the fire. And, you know, you don't get to pick the fire. The 3 Hebrew boys didn't say, you know, listen, King Nebuchadnezzar, just put the fire up to... No. The king, Nebuchadnezzar, said, make it 10 times hotter. They ain't choose that, and then threw them in it. You know, but God was with them the whole time, and so that's the purpose. You know, God is with us even through these fiery experiences and these falls. But back to the race. So Tammy fell. Taniqua and them was like, get up, girl, you got to keep running. She looking around, she in the daze and everything. And that's exactly, you know, if I'm honest, that's what it felt like when Isaiah transitioned. Okay, because if you look at the clip, which you will see in a minute, okay, it looked like somebody pushed her from the back. She fell over. Looked like somebody pushed her from the back. Okay, and then she was down there. She was in a daze. But then they came and they said, you got to keep on running. And that's how I felt. I felt like I was sideswiped. I was pushed over. It hurt. I was not clean off my feet. And then the Lord allowed my leader and different people to come and say, okay, but you got to keep running. And I was like, no, God, no, Bishop Wilson, no, Taniqua, no, I'm not running. No, I'm not doing it. No, I'm not running. No, I'm not running. No. I'm too hurt. I cannot. No, this is what I was saying at the time. And they, of course, obviously did not accept no for an answer. They was like, you're running. Put the baton in my hand like you see in this clip. And I had to keep running. And sometimes in life, y'all, we have to keep running. So stay tuned. We got a lot to cover. We have a lot to talk about. As God reveals it to us, as he continues us on this journey. I promise, like I said, to be as transparent as I can be, you know, and I love y'all. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Let's watch the recap of all the things that led up to Zay Day. Watch the scholarship and all the things that we did, everything that led up to Zay Day. I love you all, and I'll see you next week for episode 5. But for now, episode 4. Looks like the sun is bright. The sky is brightening up. Come on, big Jesus. Started off a little rainy. I said to myself, that's probably the sentiments of my heart inside. A little rainy, definitely a little rainy, definitely a hard day. Today, I am not in New York, but see my shirt? I'm holding it down for my nephew. Today is Zay Day, even here in North Carolina. Praise our God. What do you do?
my past students last year. Zay Key was the type of student that was kind, loving. He loved to pursue education, and he was just a nice-spirited young man. He was funny. He made me laugh. He got my jokes. I said, okay, I like this boy. And most importantly, for this particular situation, his family thought it not robbery to commemorate his memory by giving an award to one of the students of the graduating class of 2023. So I spoke to Mr. Marsh and I spoke to Dean Davis. I said, I need a student that has kindness, love, works hard, and just have a wonderful spirit about them. And especially a very nice smile, because that's what Zay Key always did. He smiled and he laughed. Then I thought about one day, I was walking through the cafeteria and I saw a student in particular. He was injured. And I said, are you doing work? Yes, Miss Gentles. I said, no, you're not. Let me see. I said, you better not be playing any games on that computer. He said, I'm not, Miss Gentles. And I said, I took his word for it. I also saw this student in class when I was observing. And just watching him learn, watching his quest for education really set the tone. On behalf, turn around, this is Isaiah's uncle, right here, Mr. Royal. On behalf of the Key family, on behalf of IS 109, we are presenting you with this token of love and appreciation for you being who you are of $200.
Brother Zay!